Today, I'm going to be comparing Caleb Holt and Jordan Smith Jr. because I think these are two of the best players in the 2026 recruiting class, and I think they're a lot more similar than a lot of people think. I think some people are saying Caleb Holt is this pure shooting guard, while Jordan Smith Jr. is this pure point guard. And the truth is, neither are either of those things. Jordan Smith Jr. and Caleb Holt are both combo guards in my mind. I think they both lean either way. Caleb Holt is more of a shooting guard, and Jordan Smith Jr. is more of a point guard, but they are still very similar, so I'm going to take you through it. First of all, let's compare their scoring, because I think they're quite similar scorers in one way, and then quite different in other ways, because Jordan Smith Jr. is definitely more of a self-creation kind of guy. I think if he ever develops that three-point shot, he is going to be self-creating and he's going to be able to get to that shot on his own. Whereas Caleb Holt has that three-point shot in his locker already, but he can't necessarily get to it on his own. He's more of a catch-and-shoot guy. They are both incredible slashers. Jordan Smith Jr. is a unbelievable slasher, and Jordan Smith Jr. has the capability to make those tough mid-range shots. So for scoring, I'm going to edge Jordan Smith Jr. Playmaking, I don't think either of them really have this ability. I don't think either of them are going to be incredible playmakers. Neither of them are going to be pure point guards at any level, I don't think. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to lean Jordan Smith Jr. just because I think he has more on-ball capabilities and his handles are better. Athleticism and size. This is an interesting one because they are both uber athletic. Jordan Smith Jr. is actually slightly undersized. He's 6'2", but he has an incredible wingspan to make up for it. However, as you can see on the screen now, I'm going to lean Caleb Holt because his athleticism is unearthly, and he also has very solid size for that guard spot. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". He's almost got that Drew Holiday kind of size, and that is very adequate size at both the college and NBA level. Now let's talk defensively, because Jordan Smith Jr. is a unbelievable defender, and he's going to take this one. Caleb Holt, incredible defender, don't get me wrong, but I think Jordan Smith Jr. is the type of prospect defender that I'm almost hoping he doesn't become a star player, because when you become that star offensive player, your usage on defense goes down, and I really hope it doesn't, because he is that good of a defender. Caleb Holt will hold his own against anyone. Caleb Holt could become a premier defensive player even in the NBA, but I don't think he comes close to what Jordan Smith Jr. offers, because Jordan Smith Jr.'s level of foot speed, on-ball defense, off-ball defense, his athleticism defense is really something to behold. Basketball IQ is an interesting one, and I think I'm going to lean Caleb Holt here. I think he just has more feel for the game. He's a very good off-ball player, and I think he trumps Jordan Smith Jr. with that. And overall, his IQ, even on the ball, his passing IQ, I think is slightly better. Now we've got the two big ones, floor and ceiling. Floor is going to go to Caleb Holt for me, just because I think the three-point shot is more there. I think when you talk floor, a lot of it comes into your efficiency, especially in the NBA, and players that don't shoot efficiently aren't going to stick around for long. Jordan Smith Jr. has the capability to become a three-point shooter, but I think Caleb Holt is already there, and Jordan Smith Jr.'s defensive ability makes him a very high floor player. But if he is going to be this high usage offensive guy, and he's going to be inefficient on that end, all of a sudden things get a bit shaky. Does he lose that defensive edge? I don't know. Whereas ceiling is a completely different story. Jordan Smith Jr. has an incredibly high ceiling. Don't get me wrong, Caleb Holt doesn't have a low ceiling. He's not quite a guy that I'd be looking at as maybe a top 20 NBA player. I think he'll maybe be a top 5 pick if he has a good year at Arizona. But the ceiling that Jordan Smith Jr. has, when you look at his scoring inside, when you look at his mid-range scoring, and when you look at that three-point shot, and if it comes together, then you compare that with self-creation. The playmaking is not there. That takes him away a bit as a prospect. I don't think he's that top-notch prospect, and that is a reason that people are saying this class is not as great as last year. But then you talk about the defense, and you talk about if he can play like that on both sides of the floor, all of a sudden you've got one of the best two-way guards ever. I don't know if I've ever seen a guard look so good on both sides of the floor as what Jordan Smith Jr. could become. Now, if we're talking what they could become in college, I think this is very interesting. Jordan Smith Jr. has obviously been put into this Arkansas team where he's expected to be the star man. He's going to be their highest usage player. Maybe Jeremiah Wilkinson could be up there, but I think it's all going to be Jordan Smith Jr. Whereas this Arizona team's very different. They already have Karchenkov, they already have that big man, I've forgotten his name now, but they have a lot of decent players, and I'd be looking at their team thinking, Caleb Holt can kind of take a back seat. He can have a nice, efficient shooting year, and he can look very good heading into the NBA with maybe a bit less tread on his tires. If I had to say who is the better player between these two, I'm going to lead Jordan Smith Jr., but they are undoubtedly both incredible players, and I think they're going to be very good college players and probably very good NBA players.